How's it going, everyone? I'm back out here on the river again today. It's a beautiful mid-September day. Usually this is prime time for some topwater action, but it has been pretty cold out here the last couple of days. It's been about 50, 55 degrees for a high, and the overnight temps have been dropping into the low 30s. So that's got the water cooling off quick. The weeds are really starting to die off. I've been throwing the spook out here the last hour and I haven't had any luck, so I think I'm going to switch it up and try a little something different today. I've got a little crappie looking glide bait tied on here. This is the Savage Gear Shine Glider 135. I've actually pulled a little crappie about this size out of Smalley's mouths a couple of times, so I got high hopes for that thing. It's got some pretty sweet action too. So we'll toss that little guy around and see if we can get bit. I'm just gonna give that thing a nice, slow, steady retrieve. Oh, look at that. I had one come grab it. Alright, awesome. First fish of the day on that Shine Glider. Yeah, he hammered that thing pretty good. Whoops. Just hooked my net with that lure. That's all right. Decent old guy for the first fish of the day. So as I was saying, right as that one bit, I was going to give this thing a nice, slow, steady retrieve. It seems to run back a foot or two below the surface when you do that. It's got that nice, slow, back and forth movement to it. Well, that's a good sign. I was fishing the spook for about an hour. No luck at all, and look at this. I got two fish back to back on that Shine Glider. See, they really weren't all that interested in topwater today, but that doesn't mean they aren't biting. Nice. Fish number 2. Time to head upstream. Those guys are cutting down some trees or something over there, so we'll head up this way, try to get away from that chainsaw noise. Nice smallie. Oh, there's another one sitting right down there next to me. Come here, you. Nice. Hey, you settle down. Wow, look at that. Man, that is a beauty right there. I haven't really seen much along the cattails today, but a reaction strike from a big old smallie would be kind of nice right about now. It's been pretty slow going out here. I think the cold weather the past couple of days has really messed up the bite. I was hoping it would really kickstart them into fall mode, but I don't know, maybe it got too cold too fast. We're getting a few out here though. We'll keep plugging away, see if we can catch a couple more at least. Sucker and a carp right there. There we go. Well, that one was tucked in along the cattails up there. Oh, look, he's got a nice sized friend along with him too. Come here, bud. Hey, buddy. That makes that part easy at least. Come here, dude. There's a nice one on that shine glider. Sweet. Finally, we got one along these cattails. I was just about to give up on this little spot here and paddle up that way to the main channel. So most of the fish I've been seeing today have been out in a little bit deeper water than this. There's one. Come on up here. Jesus, feels like a good fish. He hasn't jumped. Is this a bass or something else? I'm pretty sure it's a bass. Yeah, it's a bass. Come here, bud. Did have a couple more chasing them up there too. There they go. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Jeez, look at that. Nice. Yeah, we're getting a few out here today on that shine glider. Yeah, that's a pretty one right there. Now let's see if we can catch some of his friends. Well, I was hoping I could catch at least one more out of that school of fish. They were hanging out right next to me after I caught their buddy, so I backed off of them about 20 feet. I've been throwing my lure up there for about 15 minutes and haven't had any more action. That is one of the downsides of fishing clear water, I guess. You get all those fish chasing your hooked one back, and once they see you pull their buddy into the boat, they figure out what's going on pretty quick. Anchor's up. We'll keep heading upstream and try to find some fish that haven't seen me yet. I think what I need to do is just find those deeper holes, because all those fish were sitting in a little bit deeper spot right where they were. water gets a little bit deeper. Got him. Geez, it only took about 5 tries, but I hooked into him. Get in my net. Geez, they are feisty little buggers today, aren't they? I had to drop my anchor back there quick so I don't go floating downstream. But wow, look at that. Another beautiful smallmouth on that little crappie lure. I've been having to work for him today, but I've got a half dozen fish on that lure. Nice. What do we have here? That's not a smallie, that's a largemouth. Do not see a whole lot of them out here on the river. Come here. Nice. Bonus largie. Get that hook out of you. Oh, heck yeah. I'll take a bonus largemouth. Awesome. Well, I think I might wrap up this video on that fish. I've got about an hour left until sunset. I'm starting to see a bunch of mayflies buzzing the water surface, so I'm going to start working my way back downstream and maybe give topwater another try. Did have to work a little bit to find the fish today, but got half dozen quality fish on that little crappie Savage Gear Shine Glider lure. It's actually my first time fishing one of these glide baits, and I'm impressed with the action that it has. You can fish it a variety of ways, get a little bit different action out of it, and I just can't get over how realistic that thing is. Looks just like a little crappie. So I had fun fishing that. I'll definitely be throwing that one again. That'll be a great option to have this fall once the fish start moving off the river and into some slack water type areas. Anyway, time for me to start working my way back to my vehicle. It's been a fun day out here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.